Hey guys, I was gonna record an ASMR today, but my neighbors saw fit to, well, one of them has gotten very, very high. I think he does like crack or meth or both or everything, and he just blasts music for like 4 to 8 hours at a time. So he's doing that right now, and my other neighbor also seems to be high, and she is just screaming, off and on, so I don't know if we'll continue to hear her or not. So that's what I'm living through right now, but at least I have this delicious, wonderful smelling steak, mac and cheese, or mac and cheese steak. That sounds a little bit better. Mac and cheese steak. Just nice thin skirt steak, barely see it on the outside. Peppers and onions. I used a savory blend of seasoning plus some extra garlic from Momofuku. Love that stuff. And this is just Velveeta mac and cheese, guys, but with these toppings on it, takes it the extra mile. Yeah, that's why I wanted to do an ASMR of this. The steak is so succulent. And it pairs perfectly with that cheddar-y Velveeta cheese. And the steak is literally buttery and melts in your mouth. I seared it for like 90 seconds per side, so the inside is still pretty raw. And then I wrapped it up in foil with a couple pats of butter. So good. My neighbor, who's been having a lot of fun yelling today and opening and closing their front door a lot, slamming. She is the one who last time my wife and I went on vacation, we were only going to be gone 2.5 days. So I gave her the keys to our apartment. And I think it was $100. I pay very well because I respect people's time. And all she had to do was come over, I think 2 times, to earn that $100. Maybe it was 3 times. And feed my cat. Didn't have to clean a litter box. Didn't even have to refill water. I put all these waters out for him. Just had to feed him like 2 or 3 times. And our doors are right next to each other. There's my door. Her door's right beside it. Well, somehow, somehow she lost my keys. I'm realizing now that I think every time I see her, she's high on something. But that's with hindsight. I didn't realize that then. So she lives in this apartment with her husband and one of their mothers, who's actually, it's the mother's apartment, you know. They're just crashing there permanently because the mother has, you know, some unbelievable rent of like, you know, $50 a month while I pay $2,000 a month for the same unit. But she has her husband go out on the fire escape and break in through my window. Mind you, I have this all on camera. Scared the crap out of my cat. So she texts me what's happening while I'm on vacation with my wife's family trying to have a good time. So it's like a stress bomb just exploded into my life. And she just wouldn't listen to my directions. I kept telling her, okay, thank you for telling me. Now please just leave the apartment. Close the door behind you. I will be home tomorrow. The cat will be okay for a day. He already has food. He's not going to starve in that time. But she kept saying like, no, I'll leave the door unlocked. I'll come back and feed him. And I said, please, just leave the apartment. Don't worry about it anymore. It's not your problem now. And she wouldn't listen to me. And I could live stream my security cameras to my phone. And I saw her like coming in my apartment and like folding our laundry and stuff. And I immediately text her like, oh, you do not need to be going back into my apartment right now and doing things. Please just leave. And then she texted me, she was like, oh no, I was going to spend the night in your apartment to watch out for the cat. Like, what? That is the opposite of what I want. I do not want your stinky ass in my bed or on my couch or anywhere. So I made up a lie. I said, we have another friend with a key coming over, and they're going to look after things and take care of the cat this evening. So if you can please just leave and go back about your day, that would be great. Thank you. I was like never mean to her. I was always so polite. But she kept texting me back like, oh, you're mad at me. I can tell you're mad at me. Like, be professional. Like, I paid you to do a job. You failed at the job. The least you can do now is like bow out with dignity. And obviously I'm mad at you, but I'm being very polite about it. I'm just asking you to go back home and not bother any of my stuff anymore. Because to me it seems like she's setting up, you know, a burglary situation. Like, there's no way in the world. How could you lose my keys when you're next door? How? So I get back the next day. Luckily nothing was stolen. The front door is of course unlocked when I get home, which is like so unnerving. My kitty's a little anxious. Someone came in through the window the day before. But the first thing I did was I just emergency called the super. I said, like, we have to get new locks on these doors right away. And thank God he came in like 20 minutes. And we got new locks on the door. I got new keys. So my neighbor's bad burglary plan fell through because I don't think she assumed that I would just change the lock. And that's how I learned not to trust anyone, especially not desperate people. Not to be mean. I've given this woman so much money. I'd had her watch out for my cats like a couple times previously. And I pay like $50 a day for a visit where you come and open a can of food, and that's it. Seems very generous. One time she knocked on my door and she said she didn't have any food. And she didn't have any money, or like food stamps hadn't come in yet or something. And so I just gave her some money, never expecting it back. And this is how she returns the favor to me. She never gave me back the money I paid her for the job that she messed up. And now I know the money I gave her for groceries, that was most certainly for drugs. Lord have mercy. But you know what? I got my mac and cheese. I got a beautiful wife. I got a beautiful kitty. That's all I need. I know my life isn't sad. I don't have to get high every day and lose other people's keys. You know, quote, lose other people's keys, probably just trying to steal from their apartment. My father-in-law, who's an OG, or sometimes pretends that he is, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's real and what's not. But he said he'd send a crew out after him. I said, no, don't need to do that. But I can't wait to get up out of this place. Someday. Somehow, some way. Get up out the hood someday. This is a big chunk of steak. See that nice red on the inside? Out of respect for my heart and my arteries and my desire to not disappear like Nikocado has, I'm going to quit right there. I'm going to save this for later. There's no point in overeating. It's just food, you know. It should be good, but it shouldn't destroy your life. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry I was in an angry mood, but I love you. And I appreciate you for watching. Ooh, I got the burpees.